What's everybody screaming for right now? Choice, a voice, they want some participation in things. They want a choice in stuff. They don't want to feel like stuff's just getting handed down at them. It's why the government is fucked completely in every country. Because 50 years ago, everybody accepted what they got and were happy with it by and large. These days, we want the choice in everything. We wanted fucking Brexit, now we don't. We wanted the choice for Brexit, we got the choice for Brexit, we voted for Brexit, now we don't even want fucking Brexit, and they're all blaming the people for giving us the choice in the first place. That's how fucked it up it is. That's how bad it is back there. People want choice. They have to feel like they have some control in this, but not enough to overwhelm. What's the secret of Apple's success? Anybody read any of their books? It's the real pivotal point in Apple's success. Richest company in the world, more money in the bank than any government put together. What's the point, the pivotal day in their company? When Steve Jobs walked back in, they had a product line of about 105 different items. He walked back in and said, we're selling 4 and 2 versions of each. Because right now the customer can't choose. Right now the customer is overwhelmed. There is a hybrid of just enough choice to feel as though you're in control, but not too much to feel as though you are out of control. Apple charges twice as much money for every single one of its products, and little known to most people, the genius is that you basically get a fast option or a faster option. That's it. You get a black one or a grey one. That's it. Not much more. You get a big one or a bigger one. Yes or no? Let's contrast that with Microsoft or Dell's website. You want a laptop? Holy shit. Page 43 is still showing me another fucking version of the same laptop. This is why you start buying things. You can't get it wrong with fast or very fast. You can't get it wrong with big or bigger. You can't get it wrong with black or white. You can get it wrong with 26 megabytes of RAM, with 3 gigabytes of other shit that I haven't got a clue what it is. Some fucking screen that does things if you press it. Apparently it's got all sorts of whiz-bang gadgets and widgets in it that I have absolutely no clue what any of them mean. But I know this, if I buy it, there's a very good chance I won't like it. So I won't buy it. So what I'll do is I'll go to Apple's site, and I don't even know what theirs does, but I just know it's easy to pick one. But I also feel at the end the extra $400 difference. Are you following? This is it. In an absolute nutshell, that is Apple's success. You limited the choice so that I couldn't get it wrong, but you give me just enough choice to make me feel like I'm in control. Don't think for 1 second it's as logical as iTunes or a phone or fucking iPads or whatever it is that they've invented. That's way too logical for a human being to back. Their success came when they got rid of all of the overwhelm, all of the choice, but they didn't strip it away completely. It was limited to just enough. In fact, the only rumblings I hear and read about Apple is that they're starting to put too much choice back in. There are now a lot of versions of things coming out that's going, well, which one do I need? Whereas before it was literally 1,000 songs or 5,000 songs in your pocket. Which one? Well, I like to listen to a lot of songs, so I'll have that one. All right, that's an extra $300, but that's great because that's what I want. So in here, with evaluations, you must give me, the patient, just enough choice to feel like I'm in control, but not enough to overwhelm me. But the best thing about it, and in my experience of doing it, and now teaching it, and even my staff continuing to do it, when you give patients the choice, they'll give you it back. We can do this option A or option B, and they'll go, what do you think? And you will say very ethically, based upon what you told me, in the 30 minutes that I was listening attentively to what you told me you wanted, which was to get back to playing county level soccer. My prescription is option B and 12 sessions. Congruency, trust. Cannot get that wrong. But if I say you need 12 sessions and it's premeditated and it slips off my tongue in 2 seconds flat because I've been told by the business that it needs to be 12, it'll stink. It'll absolutely stink. In which many businesses it does. The default mode of every single fucking patient that walks through the doors is 11 sessions or 12 sessions, because that's the average for the business. Now, you've got to get them to that point. And that to me is my biggest overarching thing in any evaluation. I could get very tactical, but if you follow that, if you give me a choice as a patient, I'll buy the best. Nobody wants the cheapest. When was the last time any of you looked for the cheapest dentist? How many Google searches for the cheapest nurse, the cheapest medical centre, the cheapest? Don't kid yourself that they're doing it either, because they're not. They don't want the cheapest version of it. Everybody wants the best version of the thing that they can get. Otherwise, we'd all be in the cheapest clothes today. I had to come on the Greyhound instead of coming in an Uber. Like, we don't all look for the cheapest. What we want is the best value, the best bang for buck.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.